I'm Ray Spaghetti is what I am.
Welcome back.
It's the perfect time to be here. I hate that voice. It's a fun voice though.
That's the problem, is all of the great angry sounding voices are just...
They all kill my throat.
Excruciating
and your
to do.
throat.
Less so for me. It's just Keiichi. I can do most other somewhat angry voices alright.
It's alright.
It's very strange.
As long as I have these sweet young ladies' voices to fall back on, that's what matters.
Sadako is the real killer here.
Yeah. You committed to it. You committed. I'm proud of you. Nothing else.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for committing to the biddy.
So last time on Higurashi, Rika did some exercise. Went for a nice long walk.
Yeah, she went for a nice long walk, and
somehow a bunch of people got arrested for it.
Yeah, I don't know why they were arrested. I don't want to know what they were doing out in those woods. Probably taking a poop. I
don't know.
Rika just left him there.
It's such a sad story.
To die. It really is.
I am disappointed though. I was really hoping that was just gonna be the murders. Really hope she was gonna get back and be like, just one of them died along the way. Clawed out his own throat.
Yeah, it was so strange.
Because then there would have been the really interesting question of, wait, why did this happen while he was surrounded by everyone else?
It's a great question.
But of course, he came from far away, so... Well, supposedly all these people came from far away, so they can't be part of the village and thus can't be part of the identity of the story.
I guess so. They're not important characters. Definitely won't be back later. Definitely. I'm sure that perversion when it comes to desserts won't be part of the story ever again.
I really hope that this is not bullshit you're spouting in my ear right now. Anyhow,
you never know.
While Renna and I were having a discussion about the dessert we just ate, Shion arrived with some coffee.
What a cutie.
In the afternoon? Coffee in the afternoon? That's just gonna keep you up all night.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Can't you just have it like for lunch or whatever? I guess what's the time? Do we know?
This is after school, isn't it? Because it was
club activities. Like 5 p.m. or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she walked all the way to fucking Himabiba or whatever the hell it was.
I'm glad you paid attention to that place.
I don't even know I don't know.
It's alright.
It started with H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H-H- something. What was it? Let's find out. Hideyama! I was close! I think.
He was close.
I was close. Hideyama.
Oh.
Hideyama. Yeah?
Did the two little ones leave already?
Yes, they did! Let's continue!
Hearing them called the little ones was so strange I inadvertently burst out laughing. In fairness, I would as well.
I would too. What?
It's because my entire family is made of short people, so I love to make fun of,
true.
of them being short.
I would never say that about your family.
Not to mention, I am also part of the short family, but that doesn't mean that I can't make fun of them for it.
Can I tell you that when I was a small child in high school...
Is this when you were a small child?
Here's the thing, I was never short, but all of my friends were really tall, so I was always the short one in the group.
Yes.
But I have never been, like, particularly short. It's just having a bunch of fucking nerds who are all really way taller than me,
yes,
and they're like,
most of my
you're
friends,
a short boy, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
Most of my
It's
friends
just...
are significantly tall relative to the average. I am statistically the average height of this country.
Well, there you go.
So,
I don't know if I'm taller than you or not. I assume...
I think you are taller than me.
I might be a little bit taller than you.
I think you're taller than me.
I think so. I hope so.
The other one I love is that
I gotta hold something over
one of
you.
my cousins is so tall he can't fit through the doorways in this house.
It's to like lean down.
Yes, it's
That's amazing.
hilarious. He is.
You should make like a custom, like a cat flap, but like for his head. You know, it like only opens when it detects someone who is particularly tall.
He's like the only person in the entire family I have to have a conversation with and like actively kink my neck up.
That's amazing. I wish I had a friend like that.
Aha! Apparently they were in the middle of cleaning, so they went home. I'm glad we were able to have this time to talk about the height of my family.
Yeah.
Shion brought enough coffee for 4 people. I heard from my senior. It seems that you went through a lot of trouble for my sake.
It's one
I
important
love how
character.
she just didn't notice Renna stalking her at all. Didn't notice all the dudes leaving.
She didn't notice anything. She's just
ridiculous.
oblivious. She's a dumb. It was no trouble at all. None other than Shi-chan was in a pinch after all. Oh, is it alright if I call you Shi-chan? It matches with me-chan, so I thought it'd be cute.
Well, whatever you want. Shion seemed a bit hesitant when Renna started talking to her. Renna's pretty sharp about something, so Shion was probably worried that Renna would find out she was Mion after talking like this. Shion said she'd have work soon and hurried off back to the kitchen, leaving behind coffee for just the two of us.
She was a bit upset with Renna. Maybe she thought I was being too friendly. Oh.
Or maybe she's just jealous of competition.
Oh! Love triangles, let's go!
Is this like Is this like a love triangle or a love like
Dehedron.
like just point?
I don't know, dude.
It's just two going in one direction.
Is that what's happening here?
Because love triangle like implies we're going around the triangle in three
I don't know, dude.
directions.
I don't know, dude.
Which is more like
I can neither confirm nor deny the
like
existence of love tents.
V?
Love tents, maybe? Love.
No.
That has implications.
Poor choice after the last scene.
No.
You are.
Point is, I can
Time to
neither confirm or deny the existence of love in the story.
Time to retire from improv.
Bye.
She's just embarrassed.
I'm back! Jokes, I'm back in the game. Still, they really do look the same. Instead of twins, it's almost like there's another Mii-chan.
They look the same, but the atmosphere around them, or rather, their insides are completely different.
Their guts, yeah.
I think those types of twins are pretty interesting, though.
You think that, Keiichi-kun? I think they're identical on the inside, too.
It somehow became silent.
Except for the cry of the cicadas.
Renna was just staring at the pat and the milkmaid on the surface of her coffee without saying a word.
Oh.
For somebody like me who could never stop talking, it was a rather uncomfortable moment. Renna's off-put mannerism seemed to imply I'd said something I shouldn't have. The unpleasantness carried on for a little while. Renna, you said it today, right? And Mion was hurting.
Did I say something like that?
Don't play dumb with me. You definitely said it on the way home from school. Renna answered by laughing while continuing to play dumb, questioning if she did that. As thick-headed as I was, I had a faint realization. Renna wanted to say that I was the one who hurt Mion. But when? Me? Hypothetically, if something like that happened, it's not something I did out of malice. I continued the conversation but left out the assumption that I'd hurt Mion.
Yeah, I think that's true. I don't think Keiichi-kun had any bad intentions.
Renna replied, also leaving out the assumption that I had hurt Mion. That confirmed it. I don't know how it happened, but it seemed that I had hurt Mion. And Renna was upset with me due to the fact I hadn't realized it. I don't want you to misunderstand. It's not like, fuck.
Does anyone get points for that? I don't.
I
feel like he gets a point for that.
You have a point.
It's fine. It's fine. It's alright. Sometimes even the mighty must fall. I like that it's kind of more of a competition between me and you than it is between us and Ryukishi at this point. It's great.
Is it?
That's what I feel like.
That's not how I feel.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. I feel like I just don't want to fuck up that much.
Split the scoreboard. Is that what's gonna happen?
Different three-way, like.
Unfortunately, I'm editing, so it's gonna be you on 0 points. Yes. All our points.
No! Why would you do this? Even the points that I win, you give to yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Obviously, you motherfucker. I don't want you to misunderstand. It's not like Renna's mad at you.
Seeing right through what I was thinking, Renna said that as she smiled even more gently than usual.
It's just that, how do I say this? It's hard.
If I made a mistake, please say so clearly. I'm so thick-headed I discussed even myself. There's something I should apologize for that I want to know even a little quicker so I can make up for it.
I don't think that Keiichi-kun made a mistake. Depending on how you look at it, Mii-chan might be the one who's being unfair.
Okay.
Yeah?
So.
What are you trying to figure out, dude?
Keiichi hasn't done anything, but is nonetheless responsible for this.
Maybe Mii-chan's being unfair.
It's...
I ain't saying shit.
I feel like...
I already get heckled enough for giving you hints, so...
If the answer to this conundrum is a cliff face, I can feel my fingers creeping around the top of it. Clearly, Keiichi is in a position that Mion does not like.
Okay.
Be that he's getting close to Shion and Mion doesn't like that because she's jealous, or because she doesn't want something to happen for another reason other than jealousy. Because Mion doesn't seem like a very jealous person.
Yeah.
Or Renna is just being a bit soft here and saying that, like, listen, Keiichi, there's no way you could have avoided it, but you still did something.
Well, what do you do?
In which case, what actions have we had this chapter that have really bit Mion?
I don't know, dude.
I don't know.
Who's bitten anyone in this chapter? No one's been biting anyone. It's fine.
It's a weird one.
Don't worry about it.
It's a weird one. I hope
you're taking notes.
I got a baseball-smelling inkling about this situation, but it's yet to be brought up, so I'm dubious at best.
I'm curious as to what the hell you're talking about, but you know what? Maybe it's genius, and I just don't know yet.
Maybe it is.
Maybe you are just a genius.
It's still you.
Oh yeah. Taking the stance that the girl is the one being unfair might be unfair in itself.
What Renna said was draped in mystery. Unfortunately, I had no idea what she meant. The only thing I got out of it was that I had said or done something to inadvertently hurt Mion. I'm begging you, Renna. Mion is one of my best friends. I don't want to leave something between us that could cause problems later on. So tell me, how did I hurt her?
I can't tell you. You need to realize something like this for yourself.
Yeah, geez, talking to people's real hard. Makes me angry. Makes me frustrated.
Sure it does.
Disappointed. Renna was smiling like she always did, but spoke bluntly. In fact, she had the strength of will surprise me for a moment. I'm asking you because I can't figure it out, you know? My tone unintentionally became harsh. Renna was also surprised for a moment, but quickly returned to her flat demeanor.
Well then, I guess just a hint is fine. This is special, okay?
Sorry, please, I'll think about this seriously. Renna looked around the restaurant, searching for Shion. Shion was working enthusiastically, but without confidence as usual.
Shi-chan, if she ties her hair up, it's impossible to tell apart from Mi-chan, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So if Mi-chan let her hair down, would she be impossible to tell apart from Shi-chan?
Probably, but what does that have to do with anything?
What if that her being the younger twin was a lie? That she was just Mi-chan pretending to be her sister? What would you think?
Renna was sharper than her daily behavior belied. I was hesitant in verbally affirming that, but it was the right answer. Might be unfair to answer a question with another question, but if, like you say, Mion is just pretending to be Shion, what purpose would that serve? After maintaining the silence for a while, Renna glanced at the clock.
That's what I want you to think about. That was maybe too much of a hint. How?
After thanking me for the dessert, Renna stood up from her seat.
Sorry, I was asked to buy a few things, so it's about time I left. Is it okay with you if you tell Shion I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye?
Yeah, I'll tell her.
Sorry. The Renna's so short-tempered. Sorry for getting angry. Keiichi-kun isn't the only one at fault here.
Renna was harsh in her apology, but I was the one who really should have apologized.
I think to Mi-chan it's something that doesn't really bother her much anymore, so if you want to forget the whole thing happened, that's fine too. But you see, as a girl, I'd hope that Keiichi-kun realizes it by himself and comes to apologize of his own volition. How?
Switching to cute mode only at the end, she disappeared in the direction of the register.
Well, that was weird.
That was a very
weird.
strange...
What's Renna doing? What's she on about?
I don't know.
What's she on about? What?
It's a terrible pun.
I didn't even realize until I said it. What's she on about? It's a great question. Yeah, I mean, Renna's... She got real serious for a second there, which is not normally like Renna, right?
Yeah, it's like...
It's very strange.
As I said, we're still bouncing around in a room of ideas about this, but we're like... We're starting to hit on the ones that I think are going to be important.
I mean, obviously, for people who aren't familiar with this sort of trope, Renna's pointing out, like, hey, it would be real easy for those twins to impersonate each other. That'd be fun. But I feel like you might be able to glean a little bit more out of that conversation.
Well, I mean, the thing is, right, is I still kind of think they're separate people, but I don't think that doesn't mean that they're not playing each other at certain points.
Sure.
And I do wonder, like, how effectively each of them can play each other in these circumstances. Because, like, for the most part, most scenes with Shion seem like not Mion. Like, they're not confident as such. But
Like
there have been some scenes with Mion where it has seemed less confident than usual. And based on what Renna has just said, it would seem like I would have that backwards, because, you know, Renna spoke about it as though it would make more sense if Mion was playing Shion.
You think so?
I mean, that's kind of, if you just take what Renna said at face value, but of course there could just be a bit of, like, light misdirection while still also pointing you in the right direction.
Maybe.
I don't know, I feel like if anything in this chapter, it's probably more Shion playing Mion for some reason, and that when Renna says that, like, Shion has been hurt by something, maybe that's separate and that's why Shion's having to play her, and that's just kind of led to a bit of a mess that Keiichi's involved in the middle of.
I don't know.
Almost coincidentally. I don't know.
I don't know, homie. We haven't actually had any, like, crazy shit go down yet, so I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Me too.
While I was staring into space,
The Final Frontier?
somebody suddenly tapped me on the shoulder. Who could it be?
Oh, it's Shion!
It's me, a ship that, shit, which one?
It's a great question.
Sorry to keep you waiting, I'm finally done. I feel like the other thing could be that I'm like intentionally trying to play Shion and Neon a bit differently.
Yep.
With the same voice.
It's almost like I put you in this position for a reason.
And
because if I was playing them...
And it's making it so much harder.
It's fun.
It's good
because, and this is something we'll definitely get to talk about in the recap, I knew that if I was playing Shion/Mion's voice, I would probably, I would know what's going on, and I would adjust the voices accordingly. So it's fun. It's fun watching you try and figure this out.
Yeah.
It's fun for me. I like you. I enjoy your pain occasionally.
This isn't pain, this is fun.
The
only thing is that this is just a poor audience who happens to watch through the first time with us who get completely misdirected because of my...
it's okay. They're expanding their horizons.
Initial interpretations.
They're learning the Dracono mind.
I know.
It's true.
Wow, how much does this say about me?
Everything.
It was Shion who changed into her street clothes. She flashed a smile while greeting me. Thank you so much for today. Everything was... fuck!
Fuck! You did it!
I did it. 1 point to Higurashi. Thank you so much for today. Everything was delicious. We're really happy with it. Oh no, don't mention it, but I'm glad everybody had fun. That girl who was just here left as well. She had some shopping to do. She said she was sorry for leaving without saying anything. I see. Well then, should we leave as well? Even though I'm off duty, I'm still nervous around the workplace.
Stop.
That one. We ended up strolling around without any destination in particular. Been sitting the entire time, so I was in need of a breath of fresh air. Oh my goodness, it's
What is this place?
The town at night. When we left, the sky had already become draped in a veil of darkness. It's gotten dark already, even though I promised I'd be finishing early. Jan seemed upset that there wasn't much time left. Oh well, at least we got a little time to chat like this. Fuck!
Let's take a point. I think we take a point for that.
Take a point. Take a point.
Let's take a point.
Saying that, Shion set out for the tree-lined boulevard behind the station.
Shmion. What?
The front of the station was slowly becoming crowded with businessmen heading home. Well then, I guess I should start with an introduction. I was mistaken for my sister when we first met, so we never got to properly introduce ourselves. I could only smile and laugh wryly. My name is Shion Sonozaki. Only similar to my older sister in appearance. My sister is rough around the edges and a hot-headed person, but I'm a composed and methodical person.
Makes sense.
I remember what Renna and I had been talking about earlier. Said that they looked the same, but their personalities were different, while Renna said they were both the same. Don't know what tipped her off, but Renna figured out that Shion was Mion. Also related to that, she said I had hurt Mion. Renna had given only one hint. That was, why is Mion pretending to be Shion? Good question.
Excellent questions.
Shion, what did you hear about me from Mion? My sister seems to have taken a liking to you. She talks about you quite a bit. Like about club activities, about getting pranked and pranking you back. Boyish kind of stories. Really do get along. Boyish kind of stories, huh? Kind of think of it, I think there was something Shion told me before. Kei-chan, you don't think of my sister as a girl, do you? Was that what happened that hurt Mion? Mion herself said she wished she'd been born a boy and being a girl didn't suit her. She said a lot of things to that effect, didn't she? Kei-chan, you look like you're having fun. Huh? Oh no, that's not true. This is suffering.
I'm in pain. I'm in constant pain.
Even though you're bad at hiding things, you sure like to lie, don't you? Still, I don't hate you for it.
Why do you lie?
Saying that, she lightly chopped my forehead.
Oh.
Even though Shion was enjoying herself, I was still trying to figure out how I had hurt Mion. I was having a hard time figuring out the riddle that Renna had left me with. The riddle.
Shion? Right.
Hey, see that? Don't you think it's pretty? Think even a guy would find it pretty? Yeah, it is pretty. Shion was having fun window shopping, dragging me by all sorts of stores I would normally never enter. It wasn't like she was begging me to buy her anything, but I wasn't getting bored either. It was just something to talk about as we walked around. In an easygoing way, we browsed through numerous stores. We discussed all sorts of topics I knew nothing about, but I didn't lose interest. I had the feeling she was good at conversation. Kei-chan, is this your first time doing this kind of thing? Yeah, it is. If someone didn't bring me to these accessory shops, I don't think I'd set foot in one my entire life. Not that. I meant more like this. Huh? Back when Shion suddenly linked her arm with mine.
Oh!
Hey, you don't have to act so surprised. It's not so embarrassing to link arms with the girl, is it?
Oh!
Fuck your face right now, Ben.
Fucking cuties.
It's like Ben right now is like torn between the cuteness of this scene and the agony of feeling the wrong couple being on screen.
I know. Look, it's fine. Just for this arc, it's okay.
Man, if only we could have face cam.
If only.
Shin's expression was a little bit miffed, but suggestive at the same time. I'm not that embarrassed. If you want some arms, I could spare one or two. Here. Keiichi, you really know how to entertain someone. See why my sister took a liking to you. If you don't want my arm, I'm taking it back. Oh, come on. I'm happy to have it. Laughing in good spirits, she unlocked her arm with mine. My heart skipped a beat. This question might be a bit mean, but I enjoy seeing your reaction. Keiichi, have you ever been arm in arm with a girl before? Around a bonfire at a field trip doesn't count, by the way. Ah, that little devil. She was asking that question knowing full well what the answer would be. Well, the field trips are out, and this is rough.
He's bad at lying, remember?
He's very atrocious. I thought as much. That impish laugh really is the same as Mion's. You really are Shion, right? Not just Mion saying that you're Shion, are you? You're thinking my sister might pretend to be me? I thought you were twins until just now, but the way you mess around is just like Mion. You're just saying that. You can tell us apart easily. What do you mean by that? If my sister was holding your arm like this, would you get nervous? I would. Be completely on edge worrying about what she would go for an arm lock. She laughed so hard she had to hold onto her sides. Hey, is it really that funny? You're tearing up. No, it's just, I was just thinking about how hopeless my sister is. She isn't even able to get a young man hot and bothered while she's arm in arm with him. She really is a failure as a woman. I remembered once again that I'd heard someone say that before. Sometimes I think my sister would have been better off if she'd been born a boy. If she did, I might have fallen for her. Just kidding.
A fucking nerd.
Mion did say something about wanting to be born a boy. My sister's on the fence as to whether she wants to be a boy or a girl. Well, it's the price she pays for living an awkward lifestyle. Just leave her be. I've been saying some pretty harsh things about your sister right now.
Oh!
Mion has some soft parts to her that I don't like. The way that Shion talked somehow sounded cold. Shion, do you not get along with Mion? Well, we get along well enough. Still, there's a few things for which I can't forgive her as her sister. Hey, look at that. Do you think it's cute? Ah, good change of the subject, Shion.
Yeah, nice work, Shion.
Saved!
Nice.
I turned around where Shion was pointing. That was where the familiar display window of a toy shop. Same shop that was the stage for the incident that occurred at last Sunday's club activities. What Shion was pointing at was a display that looked like a plethora of adorable dolls that looked like the sort girls would like. Who's speaking?
Keiichi.
I wonder why girls like these kind of things. It's because they're cute. Don't you think they're cute, Keiichi? I'm a man, so I don't really get that vibe. No. Which one do you think is the cutest out of all these, Keiichi? Shion, pulling on my arm, motioned to the row of dolls.
The pink one.
They were lined up like they were close sisters, taking a commemorative photo. A few of them seemed strangely familiar. Seen those four over there somewhere. Oh, I guess they really are famous. If even you know about them. Shion sounded impressed. These are new dolls that were just brought in from England. They still have some available here, but around the cities they have trouble keeping them on the shelves. Even though they're supposed to be inexpensive, it seems they're starting to come at a premium. I guess girls still like these kinds of things even as they grow up.
Because they're cute.
Depends on the person, but I think girls who don't like dolls and stuffed animals are pretty few and far between. Even my tomboy of a sister said those were adorable. Oh, even Mion says they're adorable. That is pretty amazing. That's right, I just remembered. The store owner gave this one to us after Sunday's event. Except for Mion, who's a relative, everybody had gotten something. I really do think that one's the best. That frilly dress really gives it something. That's it. That's the one the shop owner gave to me. So it seems. Shion replied softly but clearly. Uncle Yashiro gave these out as thanks for helping liven things up at Sunday's event. It seems he gave them to the four friends my sister brought along. So he got the doll with the dress then. What did you think? It was really cute, right? So man, there's no way I'd think it was cute. Oh man, defending his
honor as a man.
His honor.
As he should.
So what did you do with the doll? Wasn't really gonna do anything with it, so I gave it to someone.
Yeah.
Is that what Keiichi did wrong?
Is that it?
To whom? As Shion laughed, I could hear an audible click run through my head like the piece of a jigsaw puzzle snapping in place. We're just
Flashback.
flashing back.
Let's do it.
Thank you very much for today, everyone. You made the event turn out great. It's not much, but here's something extra for today.
Wasn't this guy really Australian last time?
He was.
Oh.
But this is Flashback voice.
Ooh. Monochrome Flashback voice.
Ah, Uncle, you're sure? Isn't there a little something for me, too?
My, quite an adorable one, is it not?
And Sadako and Rika-chan open up the bag. There are cute little stuffed animals inside.
Wow, they're so cute.
Is this a new track?
I believe so. I think this might be gear, but I don't know. I'll check it between episodes. Can I take them home? I really can.
Which means there's something for me, too. Oh, got a pretty adorable one. There's a stuffed toy wearing a beautiful dress. One you'd used to play house. And his eyes were glued to my stuffed doll. Sadako was the same, and Rika-chan, too. I see. It wasn't just Renna, Sadako, and Rika-chan. There's one other person who seemed jealous. Kei-chan got the one that fits in the least. Not wanting for an expression to give it away, she'd said that to hide her embarrassment. Well, I guess it's cute and pretty, I can admit. It's adorable, but a doll with changeable clothes is, If you walked around with it, then you'd be treated like a weirdo starting tomorrow, definitely. Mian's usual teasing way of talking. Trying to see who I should give the doll to. Mian was right in front of me. Mian was the only one who hadn't received a present, so I thought about giving it to her. But I didn't.
Huh? You're giving it to me, to Renna? Thank you.
Turning away from Mian's covetous gaze, I gave the doll to Renna. Mian smiled bore into my back. There's no way I couldn't have noticed. Why did I not give it to Mian? Since Mian was the only one who didn't get anything, wouldn't it have just been standard practice to give it to her? That time I had noticed something was wrong. That's why I said it. Just protecting myself. If I didn't give it to Renna, then walking the streets at night would be scary. No doubt, no doubt. Thought about giving it to Mian, but it just didn't feel right. Something dark flickered briefly in Mian's eyes, but at the time I didn't notice it. Thought to give it to Mian. Why didn't I? You know it, I sometimes wonder why I wasn't born a boy. Mian herself said that with a laugh, so I didn't realize I'd hurt her. That's right, Mian's more suited for cool things, so I think having you help out here is the right choice. Shion asked is probably thinking as she misheard me. Listen, just because I can't switch between these voices, Ben, doesn't mean you need to laugh quietly in the background.
I have to. That's all I'm here for.
That's all he's here for. It's all he's good for. He doesn't do any of the performing. This is really all just me.
Yeah.
The laugh track is just Ben.
Yeah, I'm the laugh track.
That uniform, it'd never suit someone like Mian, but if it's Shion, I think it works. You mean that, Shion, like Renna often does, spaced out and turned bright red. Mian seemed really happy. She seemed happy that I could compliment Shion. Saying that it didn't suit Mian, but it suited Shion. Saying it suited her seemed to make her happy. Mian's younger twin sister. She's got a different personality, but she's a dead ringer from Mian. That's right, we look similar, but our personalities are completely different. I'm very kind and thoughtful, but Shion had a cold and scary personality. I think that when you guys were born, Shion got all the feminine aspects. Like Mian, she's a cute, cheerful girl. Mian made a strange face that was both angry and happy at the same time. Seemed she was happy that I said Shion was cute. Sinking a look inside the box just to say she put some of the leftovers inside would have been a lie. There was an elegant meal stuffed inside. Is it really okay? It's not like a ton of hot sauce mixed in or anything, right? Jeez, I'm not my sister. I wouldn't do that kind of thing. If you don't like it, you don't have to force yourself. I'll just go home and eat it myself. I'm not my sister. That's how she said it. Shion was insistent that she wasn't Mian. She was saying that she was Shion, that I shouldn't think of her as Mian. When Mian was Shion, it carried a special meaning.
Mi-chan is mysterious, right? She's a girl, but it's like she's a guy.
That's what Renna said.
But you see, even that Mi-chan is actually really feminine.
Renna, how much did Mian pay you exactly?
That's not true. Jeez, I'm trying to have a serious conversation, you know?
Renna began to pout. Now probably wasn't the right time to joke around.
Mi-chan is a club president, so she's trying real hard to lead everybody. But she's really a very cute girl. I really don't want you to forget that, Keiichi-kun.
It's never real to begin with. Renna was saying the answer right from the beginning. I like that transition. That was
nice.
That was good.
Shout out to Higurashi.
Shout out.
Learning how to use his engine.
Or whoever programmed this one.
I guess so.
So then I don't know what's going on anymore.
Yeah.
I know Kei-chan didn't mean anything wrong. At least he didn't intend to.
Yeah. Keiichi-kun isn't the type of person to hurt others, so there's no reason for you to feel hurt by this, Mi-chan.
And what was it? Frustration? Sadness? I don't know at all.
Did you want it? The doll, I mean.
Even if you gave it to me, Renna, that wouldn't solve anything. You're right.
How about this, Mi-chan? Try asking Keiichi-kun. You might be able to solve the problem if you tackle it head on.
There's no way I could do that.
It's me on.
I know it was, but it's also Keiichi's flashback.
I guess so.
I've been switching them very actively this time.
Okay.
Stop judging my performance.
I am judging you.
Sometimes I do these things on purpose.
Sometimes I can't tell. Is it too embarrassing to do that now?
I want to try again as someone other than Mion. This time I can be more honest with myself. Don't get me wrong, I'm pretty fond of the relationship I have with Kei-chan. Might be selfish, but one more time.
Keiichi-kun will definitely notice.
Wonder if that's true.
Renna will cheer you on too, so let's find a way for you to ease your sadness. Believe me, I won't let anything happen that'll make you cry, Mi-chan.
I'll believe.
Keiichi-kun will definitely come to understand. He'll say he's sorry for saying something so careless, then he'll bring you to that store and buy that doll for you as a present.
Yeah.
And then, Mi-chan, you'll say, thank you. You can't fool around. Say it honestly.
Yeah. Damn. Now here we are. If I said I wanted it, Kei-chan, would you buy it for me? Mion said it quietly, doing her best to quell her embarrassment. Would have reflexively begun to lightly tease her to hide my embarrassment. But like Mion, I quelled that impulse. Okay. Fuck. Okay, Mion. Thanks for everything until today. I'll buy you whichever one you want. My voice cracked with unfamiliar words. In order to not lose to Mion trying her best, I tried my best as well. But I'm not Mion, I'm Shion. Shion, then. I'll buy it for you, Shion. Shion looked down, red-faced. She pointed the doll in the dress through the store window. Is it really okay, the one in the dress? It's a little expensive, isn't it? This isn't a matter of price. This is a matter of my feelings. When I was saved by Kei-chan from those unsavory customers today, I was really happy. Even though my coworkers didn't save me, Kei-chan did. Grabbed me by the shoulder firmly, right? Right then you were really cool. Even then I was so embarrassed I couldn't properly express my gratitude. I clamped down on Shion's head and ruffled her hair roughly, like how I would to Renna and the others. When I did that, Shion, like Renna, would have spaced out and blushed slightly. You don't have to think too hard about it. I should have just given it to you back then. If I did that, then everybody would have had a good laugh. Shion didn't respond. She turned bright red like she was trying to hold back laughter and tears. I'll go buy it for you right now. Wait right there. I'll go with you. Saying that, she grabbed on my arm once again. She wasn't trying to be stoic anymore. I think I know why my sister likes you. Hey, is it alright if I start to like you a bit too, Kei-chan? The unfamiliar situation made my head start to spin. Whoa, what am I doing? I'd reached my limit. Smiling wryly to hide my embarrassment, I dragged Shion into the store with me. I didn't answer the question. Excuse me, I want to buy that doll in the dress that's in the window. For a moment, I heard a voice of acknowledgement and an apron-clad employee soon appeared. Kei-chan? Why are you here?
Hello!
Here's the thing, I was so happy right now. I was not expecting this to happen so quickly. I was not expecting it to happen so quickly.
Is it. We're here.
Oh my god. Just after he's had this entire puzzle. The thing is, that entire scene, I was like, something is up here.
Something is gonna happen.
Ryukishi would never be this blatant with us. Fuck my life, Ryukishi. You're a mad genius. So good.
Like,
so
here's this
good.
puzzle that we're setting up. Wait a second. Here they are on screen. 2 twins. Let's go.
Oh,
And
yes.
we're even like halfway through the fucking book.
Yes. Ryukishi.
Ryukishi, I love you.
I really wish I'd said something earlier during that bit, but I didn't want to like ruin the scene.
I didn't want to either.
But that was like, I was like, this something is up. Ryukishi is never this blatant. Oh my god,
I love
so happy right
I know.
now.
I was like waiting for the moment. This is gonna hurt. But it's gonna hurt so good.
So great.
Oh, this is awkward.
This is brilliant.
I feel bad for Kei-chan. I
Oh,
feel bad for him, honestly.
it's so.
Are you okay?
Oh, I'm fixated into a permanent grin right now. This is just.
the grin is
I
intensifying.
can't take this with any scope of acting anymore.
I
This
know.
is just.
Well, these are all your characters, all fucking 3 of them.
Oh, I
so
know.
get going.
And 2 of them have the same voice. It's even
It's
worse.
perfect.
Kei-chan, why are you here?
We got a 2 out of 3 chance of getting it right on any given line.
And
so
this has nothing to do with you. I'm on a date with Kei-chan right now. And now Keiichi's finally has to. Huh? What?
Whoa!
Wait. Why is Kei-chan even ask why? Fucking 1 point to Ryukishi. That's a bullshit line though.
No!
Even you ask why, I'd like to know the answer myself.
Oh god.
Me-
You're channeling your like excitement into Keiichi.
so-
It's great. I love
so
it.
happy.
I'm glad.
He looked at me with an expression of confusion and surprise, but that was the same with me. If she was there, then who is next to me?
Fucking Keiichi! What are you doing?
How did this happen so quickly?
I don't know.
This is
This is just
fantastic.
what Ryukishi does.
Oh,
He's a mad genius. I keep telling you
So
this.
fast-paced.
I love it.
I mean, this wasn't fast-paced at all.
You know
but
what
it's
I
like
mean?
relative
No,
to everything else.
Because normally when we have this kind of shit, it's like at the end of the story, it's like actually they were twins the entire time, but instead they're just like, nah, fucking have it. They're twins.
my God.
Get over yourself, Keiichi.
I
Get
said it
over
right
it.
at the beginning. I'm Shion Sonozaki, my sister's younger twin. Kei-chan, you even called me Shion, didn't you?
Oh god.
Shion saying that pouted cutely.
Fucking Shion and her floaty necklace.
What is going on? Tell me, Shion. Not much. I was wondering what kind of person this Kei-chan you were so infatuated with was. So I happened to give him a ticket to the dessert festa. There.
Yeah.
So what about the previous scenes, Shion? Now we're straight back in the suspicion zone.
Questions.
There, when I was being bothered by all sorts of troublesome customers, Kei-chan gallantly appeared and saved me by kicking them all to the curb or something like that.
There were a couple of psychotic ladies there as well, but we don't worry about
Oh my
them.
god, what is happening, Ryukishi?
Whoa.
This is beautiful. Both Mion and I raised our voices pathetically, expressing our confusion to the utmost.
Oh.
Mion, you phoned me yesterday, right? Or was that Shion? I'm so...
That was Keiichi.
Okay, good.
Cause he's like, yo, Mion, you called me, and Mion's like, no, I didn't. I didn't call shit.
I didn't. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh no.
I delivered that bento for you, didn't I, Kei-chan? That was me, right?
Oh my god.
Or was it my sister? The person known as Mion Sonozaki put together a bento, bravely went to a boy's home to deliver it me. Oh, you're a lot bolder than you look, sis.
Oh my.
With a loud pop, a trail of smoke began to rise from Mion's head. No, I don't know. I don't know. See, Kei-chan? My sister says she doesn't know. So everything up until yesterday was me, Shion Sonozaki. Might have thought it was my sister pretending to be me, but with this, there's no doubt, right? Mm-hmm. I couldn't tell up from down at that moment. If there was a mirror around, I could have seen my eyes go wide from the shock. Now, little Miss Shopkeeper, could you wrap up that doll in the window?
Fucking
It's the
savage.
first present from the person I've come to love, so make sure you tie it up nicely with a ribbon. Fucking hell. This is fantastic.
Shion! This is why people love Shion.
Mion, completely flustered, was being cornered by a sly-faced Shion. My brain had stopped working. Wait, Kei-chan. What is going on? Well, let's go. Kei-chan, it's already dark out, so I'll see you home. Sis, but sorry, could you phone the house in Okinawa and have them send out a car? Maybe a van that can fit a bike in too, please. In contrast to Shion, who'd glee written all over her face, Mion was an empty shell and looked like she could burst into tears at any moment. Kei-chan. After that, Mion's grumblings were unrelenting.
Poor sweet baby.
So nothing has been answered except now we know there's 2 of them, which is just like the best possible outcome. I am over the moon.
I'm glad that you're glad. Well, that was fun.
See, this is earned slice of life. Mm-hmm. We've established some characters, and we're getting some good back and forth mysterious shenanigans. It's not
Some
easy
quirky
being
slice of
green.
life. It's great.
Shout out to whoever titled that achievement, you fucking monstrosity.
It's beautiful. All right, let's see the tip, man. This is beautiful. Who is talking?
I'm gonna guess Shion because it was the picture, and if it's wrong, we get 5 points. Stop saying it's been a while. We've seen each other every day up until yesterday, haven't we?
Keiichi.
Whatever, if you say so, we'll go with that. Someone from Shion's house came to get me in a station wagon. I'd initially refused, but Shion insisted, and so both my bicycle and I ended up stuffed in the car. Wow, it's Uishi!
It's Oishi, he's come to get you. I am here to pick up man and girl, taking them to Okonomiya, to prison.
Said car was currently driving across the single bumpy road leading to Hinamizawa. For goodness sake, Shion was at Mion's level at least, or maybe even better actor either way. No matter what questions I pressed her with, she'd slip out of them like an eel. Still, you two look so alike. If you tied your hair back like Mion does, would you look exactly like her? Who knows? That's probably what would happen. We're identical twins through and through. In the past, we could change our clothes and no one would be the wiser. Remember, we'd swap places at every opportunity and fooled a whole lot of people. Middle-aged driver wearing a black suit heaved a heavy sigh like you were a butler. What's wrong, Kasai? That's a pretty deep sigh.
Excuse me, I was just thinking that you haven't changed.
I've seen many years of hardship on the man's face through the rearview mirror. Anyway, Kei-chan, your house was around here, right? Guess I doesn't know much about Hinamizawa, huh? Aside from the road that goes to the Sonozaki main house. You leave it to him, he'll take you all the way to Yagoshi. I don't want that. Excuse me, could you stop at the narrow road at the next right? I'll walk from there.
Hey Kasai, bye Kasai.
Bye-bye.
You're a cool guy, I bet.
He stopped the car at the desired place. The driver, Kasai-san, got my bike out of the trunk for me. Sorry about that. Thank you very much for showing me home today.
Was it Kei-san? Your name, that is.
Yes.
You must be having various difficulties, but I believe she'll grow tired soon, so please, endure things until then.
Give me a deep look of sympathy. This guy had definitely been dealing with the Sonozaki sisters ever since they were little kids.
However, like Mion-san, she's a kind person at heart.
So that means she'll be as much of a bother as Mion, right? Man's face frozen in a smile, his reply lost. Hey, back me up here. Bye, Kei-chan. We'll see each other again soon. Say hi to my sister for me, too. Maybe I'll start going to Hinamizawa tomorrow. Don't you dare. You transferred in, I'll transfer out to a school in Okinomiya.
Transfer out? Don't do that.
Oh, that was really mean, Kei-chan. Short beep with the horn. The man gave a little wave to me from the driver's seat.
Best boy.
Then the car withdrew into the dark night roads, leaving dust in its wake. Man, this entire day made no sense. Ran into Mion while I was with Shion, and the former's expression, like a pigeon shot with a pellet gun, had finally begun to make a strong impression on me.
There he goes, driving off into the distance. Kasai, best butler.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous is what this is.
I hope we see him again.
The best ridiculous.
Yeah, the same. Well, that was fun. Do you want to comment on anything in particular, or is it just, it's crazy?
I mean,
shenanigans. I'm wondering if you have any more, like, specific theories.
Specific theories?
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Like,
because you see, you're very excited, which is good. You're having a great old fun time, but I'm curious. If
it
you have
definitely
anything to feed to the audience.
The thing is,
yeah.
it kills off half of the questions about what if they are the same person.
Yep.
However, it does not kill off all of the questions of what if they are still playing each other.
Yep.
And I think that
I mean, Shion even says that. She's like, I was everyone before today. You dummy.
Did she?
Yeah, she said that. No, in the tip in the chapter. You said, oh yeah, she was like, yeah, we've met up every day before today.
Well, yes, I mean, she said that. However, that could just be because she heard what Mion was doing when Mion was playing Shion, and
I guess
is
so.
like trying to take credit for it.
Maybe. Who knows?
This is the great question.
Who knows? What does Shion want? What does Mion want? What does Keiichi want? These are all excellent questions. What does Kasai want?
I don't
What does that beautiful man with his
Oh my
shades
god,
want?
we got a new name drop character though.
We did. I love that man. I'm not going to say anything about him, but I love him.
I'm excited for him to show up again later.
At some point, yeah.
It's really interesting. I I wonder. Like we definitely got the answer on the fact that there are two of them a lot faster than I was expecting. And that's like the best moment so far.
Yeah, it's good. Higurashi with his laying answers out on the table, because that's what he does.
Yeah, but
it's great.
It very much makes me wonder how long it's going to take for us to get the rest of the answers on this situation. I feel like that one might take a bit longer.
Maybe. I don't know, man. You gotta think proactively. You gotta figure it out. What do the characters want? Get on that shit. Figure it out.
Yeah.
Figure out why we play these games with each other.
It's fascinating.
What does Kesai want? That's the real talk.
No, if I had to make an initial guess, I'd probably say that given what
Peace and quiet.
Renna said,
Oh, what? Yeah?
like, it was definitely more of Mion playing Shion than the other way around.
You think so?
Yeah.
Which scenes do you think was which?
I don't know. I feel like it's probably just going to be the difference between being in a Kinemia as opposed to not.
Right. Yeah, because we just met Shion for sure for the whole dessert thing.
Yeah.
And the first time we met Shion was also in Okonomiya when she was the waitress the first time.
I feel like the bento box one, because of the way Mion reacted about Shion raising that, is definitely going to be one where Mion was playing Shion.
You think so?
Especially because of the weird contradiction of like, why would she come the whole way from Economia here and back again? Like, I feel like we can probably take that at face value, that it doesn't make any sense that they would do that.
Sure.
Unless it was just Shion trying to massively screw with her sister.
Maybe. You don't know.
Like, I don't know. I feel like that's a bit besides the motive here.
Maybe. What is the motive?
I don't know. I feel like Mion is definitely kind of getting towards the emotions that we were getting in that puzzly flashback of Keiichi's. Even if the evidence has been misconstrued by said flashback. I definitely do think Shion is trying to mess with her sister, but I feel like it's probably not, it's probably more like a prank than it is some elaborate plan, which an enormous drive out all the way from fucking Akinomiya or whatever just to deliver a box of food seems like out of scale.
Right. I see you feel. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, I like your thoughts so far. I'm glad you're having a good old time and not suffering, which means that it is almost my turn to suffer, I think.
Almost.
We're getting there.
We're about to trade places again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
God,
gonna
we
be
haven't
fun.
even got to the Nomenclature Festival yet.
Festival! Woo! Festival hype! It might even be next episode. You'll have to watch it to find out. Woo!